Hi there, so at the time of me recording this, it is Thursday the 25th of October, which means we are 9 days out from Powerpalooza. I am 1 week into the Hybrid Performance Method Powerlifting Competition Prep Programme. It was a mouthful. And it's not as I expected it. So when I bought the programme, I wasn't sure what would be in it. And when I read through sort of the day-to-day, I thought this is going to be too much for me. I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it. I've gone from StrongLifts 5x5 to Masthetics and then the Cube Method. These are just a few screenshots of the aforementioned programs for you to have a look at. Reading through the hybrid accessories, there's a lot of pull-ups, lat raises, dumbbell stuff, and if you've watched through my videos, you know I don't really tend to pick up a dumbbell ever. So it's really cool to do some new stuff and sort of push myself out of my comfort zone. Otherwise I probably would have stuck to the same accessories that I know that I can do without really challenging myself like that, so that's really cool. I've not really done any more than 3 reps. It's mostly been triples, apart from Romanian deadlifts, which dropped the percentage quite low, and I did that for like 8 reps, a couple of sets of 8. Which I actually really enjoyed. I've never done Romanian deadlifts before. Again, this is just things I would have never thought to do, and it wasn't in any of my other programs, so I've just not done it. So it's really cool to learn some new stuff and to try some things I've never really tried before. What I'm really nervous about now is my squat. On Monday I was squatting 85% of my 1 rep max for triples, and I couldn't do it. I'd get like to the 2nd rep and I'd be fatigued, and by the time I got to the 3rd I bombed it every time on the 3rd rep. So what I did was I dropped it down to 80% and did that for 3 triples and nailed it every time, which is annoying because it you know, I want to do the program right, I want to do the numbers that I'm supposed to be doing, but in my defence I have been very ill and fluey, hence the lack of updates really. Today, however, I did do all 3 lifts, squat, bench and deadlift for triples at 85%. When I got my squat, I was sort of nervous this morning. I wasn't sure I'd get it, and I didn't want to fail it again. I think if I'd have failed it again I would have been really annoyed with myself because I already know I can move the weight. But I have been lifting beltless since pretty much the start. I wore it, I borrowed someone else's belt when I tested my squat max just to see if it felt any different, which it did, and I've since ordered a Strength Shop belt which is arriving today for the competition, just for that bit extra I guess, or at least sort of for me personally to know it's there more than anything, that just the mental aspect of it. I am really looking forward to competing. I think if it goes well and I enjoy what I'm doing, I will possibly work harder towards more competitive lifting, rather than, you know, as a hobby, which I guess is what it is now. I do it for fun. I'm not really, other than Powerpalooza, I'm not really working towards anything. I've not set a goal other than I wanted to get this total of 250 kilograms, which I have beaten already. I think if I do well enough, then I'm going to work to qualify for nationals next year, get my total right up there, and then see where we go from there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. As always, like the video if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel,